This beautiful Polydamas was in the big Lepidarium this morning. It had closed yesterday, but I just never moved it. The other butterflies, I released them last night. It was early evening. Everything was nice and calm, and there were other butterflies out, so I didn't want them to wait another moment to get to experience flying. So, oh, there we go. Wasn't that? I said experience flying, and off it went. You guys, there are butterflies everywhere, and they're just like so hungry, and they're just enjoying all the nectar. I just saw the hummingbird come out. The mosquitoes are out, but it's okay because I've got on my stuff that I showed you the other day, that mosquito stick stuff that's working wonderfully. Ringo, you're not thinking about eating my zinnias, are you? Ringo! He loves zinnias. They both do. Hey! Hey! He says, you're not going to stop me. I love him too much. How full the cart is. That's incredible. And that's all going to get dumped into the wetland garden a little bit later. There's a giant swallowtail. Golf fritillary. There is a pipevine. They're so beautiful, and they're so hungry. I'm so glad I have this garden for them. There's a spice bush. There's a golf fritillary over there. Sun in its wings, warming up. Two spice bush flying around over there, and I know there's another one at the other end. If I have all these spice bush, look at them all over there by the scarlet tropical sage. Like, where are their eggs? Go lay eggs. So right here, there used to be a big privet senna, and it split. The main plant's still okay though, but I'm gonna have to do some trimming there. Then of course this is going on. We're in the Lepidarium, guys. This Polydamas just closed, and it's gorgeous. Just wanted you to get to see that. You can see the fluid down in the bottom of the chrysolite. That's this little meconium. I take those chrysalides out and I put them in my little compost bin. All that's going back into the soil of my garden or potted plants. And not to be outdone, this beauty closed today too. I moved it up to the top, and it'll be flying later today. Polydamas swallowtail just released. Whoop, there we go. There's another one. Hey, beautiful. I love their colorings from the side. I actually love their coloring from the side more than their open wing. Such beautiful butterflies. I've got a pentas right here. Let's see, do you want to go there? Yeah. White peacock. You see that red trash can in the background? Yep. You know what that means. Tap the like button. Took off and it landed on my longevity spinach. So I guess it's gonna hang out here for a little bit. So beautiful. Look at the colors. This is a white peacock. This is one of the ones I brought home from the nectary on the host plant, water hyssop. Up next is this beauty. We didn't even get a good look. There's a giant swallowtail. It's another little white peacock. Oh, there she goes. I was just inside for a couple of hours watching the U.S. women's soccer team play Germany, and they won. It was such a good game. So now you know Saturday is going to be the gold medal game. I love watching soccer. So my kids all played soccer. Two of them played competitive. So super fun. Anyway, I'm back out in my garden. Just released those beautiful butterflies. I feel like the winds today are almost stronger, the little gusts, than they were when we were closer to the eye of the hurricane. But the outer bands, you know, that's where a lot of the feistiness can be as well. So there's still a lot of butterflies out. I'm looking, the two spice bush that were predominantly here earlier, still here, still eating. It's like they feel like they got like 2 days worth of eating to make up for. So that's what's going on in the butterfly garden. They're so beautiful. I am though kind of ready to be back to normal weather. I'm sure they are too, but you know what? The wind doesn't seem to be stopping them at all. They are aerodynamically designed, and they're just like, no, not today, wind. Here's a little zebra longwing on my Passiflora palens, munching away. Look at my plum crazy salvia, has some new blooms on it. You can hear the kids in the background having a ball. It's their last week of summer. They'll be going back to school. My teacher friends are back at work and I'm playing in my garden. It looks like all the Polydamas have gone off and pupated, but there's one caterpillar crawling around somewhere. I don't see him right now, but I cannot tell if like he's looking for a place to pupate or he's still hungry, because they eat all of the food. I already put the remnants into my compost bin. So what I did was, I have very little pipevine left in my garden. But I went and instead of cutting full stems, I cut off leaf chunks. So these are just leaf stems. And I put them in a floral tube. And that will save my plant. It's much easier to just trim off a leaf than to unravel and untwine a stem. I don't know how these cuttings will hold up, so we're going to test it out. And I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to try and find that caterpillar and put him on it so he'll know it's there if he wants to continue eating, or if he's exploring, we'll figure it out. I put this little, what is it? It's a dowel in. there to plug up the hole because the leaf stems were like falling out of it, and that just kept them firmly in there, in case you're wondering what that is. Found him. He's hiding. There he is right there. Look, he's got his little osmeterium shot out. Oh, is that another one down there? Okay, so let me go put these little guys on my little leaves. Okay, sir. On the leaf. Yeah, on the leaf. You gotta leave my finger. There you go. All right, so we'll see what they think of this and how that works. He's gonna go up the little stem. Okay, are you on? There we go. All right, there we go. All set. Okay, guys, I'm back outside. I went in for just a little bit, and then all of a sudden there was this thunderstorm and rain at like 10:30 in the morning. What is that? So, remember the little seeds I planted in the cups? I have some updates for you. Just a little reminder, these are zinnia seeds. They've been out here for over weeks now, and you can see we haven't made a whole lot of progress. These are the ones we just planted together the other day. I'm not kidding. I mean, this group is a little bit slower, but there's some coming up, but this is just like a matter of days. So that's fabulous. Yes, they are a different type of seed, but still, there's something about these little cups. I wonder if it's something about the fact that they allow moisture flow through the sides of the cups. Like the moisture can get on the sides of the cups and evaporate. Where, oh my gosh, there's so many butterflies. This is my first time coming down here this morning. Okay, hang on. Where the plastic just holds all the water in, but the paper cup, the water can get through the side and there can be some evaporation, so the soil isn't just constantly wet even though you let them dry out some. I don't know. Let's go see the butterflies real quick, and then I'm going to show you something I want to fix real quick from Hurricane Debbie, and then we got to go edit this thing and get it up. And right here we got a Gulf fritillary, a giant swallowtail, and a spice bush swallowtail, and that's just right here. It's incredible. Here's another giant swallowtail, and there's a wild lime right there, so I'm guessing that's a female looking for a place to lay some eggs. You go ahead, sweetness, because we need some more of you guys in the Lepidarium. Any spot will do. You don't have to be picky. I'll take care of it for you. Yeah, just pick a spot. Oh, there she goes. She's laying an egg. Yay, Miss Ma'am. You see the egg there? She's fast, too. I mean, they're quick egg layers, these giant swallowtails. All right, we'll be back for that. Oh, she's on the other side. Go ahead. Look at this sweet little face. Look at that. Hello. Look how cute. Oh, sweet baby. Little monarch caterpillar on swamp milkweed in my garden. All right, so I'm going to go over and show you. There's a spot where I have my sweet scent, and there is an aster in pots down in one of those little containers that holds water where my Mexican sunflowers are. And one of the Mexican sunflowers fell over, which I think it's okay. I'm just going to stand it up. It would probably be helpful if I stopped looking at butterflies and actually showed you what I'm talking about. So this right here, this is some kind of aster, I believe. And there is my sweet scent plant, and they're all in pots down there. Here is another sweet scent plant. I really love these. So what I'm going to do is the planters that I got, remember I mentioned there were some that didn't have legs? Well, I'm going to actually put one of those down here and actually plant these plants in it. And that way they'll have more space to grow, but they'll still get a lot of water. And see, there is the Mexican sunflower. See the stem? It doesn't look broken, it's just leaning. And you know what's funny? Look how quick the heads of the leaves where the buds are turned up to the sun. Like they're facing upright, even though the plant's laying sideways. It's so incredible how immediately plants respond to the sunlight. All right, I'm gonna go get the planter. There's another giant swallowtail. Oh my gosh, there's so many butterflies. It's so beautiful, I just love it. Okay, here's my legless planter. I'm just gonna fill it with some soil. All right, plants are all placed in. They're gonna have so much more room. They're gonna be so happy. I'm gonna fill it in and move it into its new spot. Hello, little Larry. And then I'll stand that up and probably stake it. I'm probably gonna need to stake it. And then we'll see the little flower heads, they'll turn back upright towards the sun. Okay, it is now in its spot. And if you're wondering, well, why didn't I just plant those in the ground? Well, these are water-loving plants, and so having them in that raised planter, I can control the water. They have plugs on the ends, if you remember in the video I showed you where I assembled them, and I can control the water flow. Right now they're unplugged, but if I find that it's drying out too much, I can just come and put the little plugs in, and that way they can grow here in a non-wetland setting and thrive. You guys, I was just walking by to go and get a stake for the Mexican sunflower, and I saw this little one climbing on my swamp milkweed. I was like, you're a little queen and you are going in because we want the queens back in our garden. And I already have one in there, so it needs a friend, right? And it's less than 4, so we're okay with that. We are okay with that. Hello, sweetness. These pollinators love this sweet scent. All right, I've got my stake in, and now we're just gonna carefully, these stems snap so easily on this Mexican sunflower. So I'm just gonna carefully pull it up, kind of rest it behind the stake, and then put a little Velcro tie around it to hold it there. All right, we are up and back in action, and it just started raining again. What is that? I mean, I'm under my tree, so I'm not getting wet, but I really think that these plants are going to be much happier in their little raised planter. And I've got the Mexican sunflower up again. The sweet scent's kind of like mushed right into it. Maybe I need to like turn it so it's going the other way. Do you ever do that? Plant something and then turn it? That's better. Okay, now we have a little space. All right. There are some more sweet scents in a similar setup over there, and I'm probably going to do the same thing with one of these raised planters that has no legs. the legless race planter. And look at the flower heads. They're facing directly out sideways. So they will turn back up, and it'll happen probably before we know it. It'll be super quick. You can see there how the stem is bent. And now that I got that up, I can see it fell on a pentas that's laying down here. So I can just tuck that back up in there. Do you see this? Look. Do you see that? Hello, you. Oh my gosh. In here on this little, I forgot this little parsley plant was even here. And look at him go. I'm so sorry we just disturbed you. I'm sorry. All right, we'll leave you alone. All these pentas were knocked over too. Not pentas, zinnias. Let me see if I can get them to want to go back up. You want to go down there. All right, we'll see what happens with that. They are up at least. Look at this beauty still here. I love it. Oh, there's a pipevine swallowtail over there. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this butterfly gardening video full of butterflies, like everywhere butterflies. I love it so much. And I'm so glad that you join me in my videos and that you chat with me in the comments. Remember to tap the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. I feel like I should ask you a question so you'll have something to say. Some of you are like, we watched your video, and I'm like, yay. And I know it's kind of awkward, like when you don't really have anything to say except it was a great video. It's just like, you don't want to say that every time, right? Look at me rambling on and on. All right, let me think of a question that I can ask you. Oh, this will be fun. This is perfect. It's beginning of school year. And we always do these little get to know your teacher games and that kind of thing. And since I'm not there, I'm here with you all. We'll play one of those games. So get to know me. This will be 4 truths and 1 lie. Okay, I'm going to name 5 movies. I'm going to say I love all of these movie series. They're series of movies. But one of them's a lie. So you're going to comment in the comments which one's a lie. Okay, here they are. Ready? Fast and the Furious, Hunger Games, Mission Impossible, Twilight, Die Hard. Of those 5 movies, which one is a lie that I love it? I love 4 of them, the series. One of them I don't. Good luck to you. I can't wait to read your comments, and I will see you in my next video.